Okay, students, all right. Shall we get started? Okay, my name is Sunny and I'll be in charge for today's lesson and probably next as well. Okay, today our focus will be on grammar, editing, and there's someone's coming in. Okay, Trinstein, welcome aboard. We're just getting started. Okay, today's lesson will be on grammar, just a bit of it, one editing exercise, and the last part will be a situational writing. Okay, so don't panic if you see big words. It could scare you a bit, but just take it easy because practice makes perfect, and you guys will be good. All right, let's look at the first part. Okay, are you all able to see the screen? Okay, we're looking at phrasal verbs. All right, you don't worry about all those big words, intransitive, separable, all those. We'll look at the practical side of things. So before we proceed with phrasal verbs, what do you understand by the term verb? What is a verb? Anyone? Anybody can give an example like a sentence. So how do you use a verb? What is a verb? Anyone? Come on. Let this lesson be interactive. Okay, we got Rachel as well. Hi, Rachel. We just started. We're looking at phrasal verbs. So I just asked the question what a verb is. You guys can give me a sentence, a simple one, saying that this is actually a verb. Anybody, come on. Don't be shy. And if you want to talk, come again.
Play is a verb.
All right. Okay, Ken, that's fine. All right. You can. I give an example. John runs 10 kilometers. So run, the word run is actually a verb. All right. It describes an action, which is running here. All right. So that's a verb. All right. So you know what a verb is. And if you look at the screen, you have intransitive phrasal verbs. What does that mean? It does not have a direct object and it cannot be separated. So let's look at the example. She will wake up soon. She, the subject is there, but there's no object. She will wake up soon. John is going to school soon. You saw that. So that is an example of intransitive phrasal verb. But you know what, as I said, as long as you are able to form a sentence without flaws, it is good. All right. Let's look at the second one. It says separable phrasal verbs. Verb plus preposition, right? You know what a preposition is, right? So if you look at this, they have called the meeting off. Called is a verb, off is a preposition, right? So you have two, got a verb and a preposition there. So what happens? The next sentence, they have called off the meeting. Both sentences are correct. It depends on how you phrase it, all right? There's nothing wrong. Both are equally good. Okay, so that is separable phrasal verbs. They call the meeting off. Secondly, they have called off the meeting. That's fine. Look at the third one. Just take note, all right? So you need not go in depth into this. The most important thing is the application of English, all right? So, 3-word phrasal verbs have a direct object and contain 3 words. I will take care of the bill. Take care of. Take care of. That is a phrasal verb, all right? So I'll take care of the bill. Bill is the object. I is the subject, all right? So that's fine. No big issues there. So I'm not going to dwell too much into this. The next one, verb plus preposition cannot be separated. Who looks after the baby while you are at work? You see, who looks after? You can only use this word in this manner if you want to write a sentence. All right? So who looks after? It cannot be who looked the baby after. It doesn't make sense, right? Who looks after the baby while you are at work? So the first part is theory, so you don't have to really panic or no. Okay, more examples of phrasal verbs. Students, just look at, are you able to see the screen, all of you, once again?
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, these are some examples of phrasal verbs. I want all of you to go through. To break, you can see there's a hammer, there's a glass. So basically, it's the process of breaking. So no big issues there. To break away, to separate from a group. So you should also know what it means, all right? So that's fine. And the next, to break into, you saw that if you look at the picture, you can see a person climbing over windows. Basically, it's probably breaking into a house. Say armed robbery or something like that. Okay, give you one of those. To break out, to appear and spread suddenly, all right? So I can give you an example. Forest fires have broken out in Indonesia. So when there's forest fire, it appears and spreads rapidly and suddenly. So that's breakout. Then there's another one, to break out of. The prisoners broke out of prison. That means he actually escaped from prison, all right? So another phrasal word, to break down. If you look at the car is broken down. It simply means that the car broke down, all right? So these are some phrasal verbs you need to know. That's all. You need not really worry too much, because later you'll be doing some exercises. Okay. Examples of more phrasal verbs. Okay. I want you to tell me, what does call for, call off, call back, call around means, all right? I'm probably going to pick someone to answer one of the questions, all right? So that probably I'll be picking four students to answer the four, what it simply means, what is called for, what is called off, what is called back, and what is called around. All right, so I just give you a few minutes. You can just do your research, and then you can tell me what call for is. What does call for means? Someone is calling for help, asking for something, right? So I've done the first one, calling for help, asking for help, all right? Call off. Come on, anyone?
Cancel.
Fantastic. Call off means cancel. All right. The meeting was called off. Cancelled. All right. Call back. You look at me.
Someone call you and you didn't answer, then you call back.
Back. Correct. Well done. Fantastic. I'll call you back in a jiffy. I'll call you back in a while. So basically that's right. Someone called you, missed the call, and you want to call back. Fair enough. What's the next one? I'll call around. It's still the same thing. All right. That's got very close to call back, but you call around for something. What do you think? Anyone?
Names.
Yeah, fair enough. Good enough. All right. Let's say you got a best friend and you got a lot of school friends. One fella has been missing for quite some time. You don't know what's happening. So you call around your friends. All right. You keep calling around and asking them for information. What has happened to John? So that's call around. All right. I mean, you phone several people. That's the meaning of call around. Clear? Good. So just remember, you can use all these for your English. Phrasal verbs. Next. All right. Try. All of you. Come on.
Something fell off the shelf.
Yeah, fall off. My hair is falling off. If you look at me, I mean, you don't see much crown on my head, but it has all fallen off. All right. So that's one. Dropped off, fall off. Okay, what about fall out?
Something dropped.
No, that's fall off. Fall out.
The book dropped out of the shelf.
Okay. No, not really. Fall out has got a different meaning. Fall out. Just think. It has something to do with friendship. Fall out with a friend. You probably had a disagreement or argument, so it ended the relationship. All right, falling out. Clear? So it has to do with friendship. So I fall out with John because we had an argument, we couldn't get to terms with it, so we fell out. All right, that's it. Okay, what about fall down? Is so easy, straightforward. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, pretty good. What about fall away?
Friendship.
Okay, not for fall away.
Decrease.
Clever, very good. Fall away means decrease. Decrease in number of quantity, all right? So these are things you need to know, just knowledge. But if you have this with you in your vocab, you can actually express yourself much better. Oh, next field, come on. I want all of you to try this. Just give yourself a couple of minutes. Do this up, what it means, and then we discuss, all right? I'll give you all 3 minutes, go. All of you try. Okay, I'll just give you an opinion. Filled in, basically to tell someone that more information is needed. All right, so that's what it means to.
Give someone extra information.
Yeah. If you have to go to the restroom, just excuse yourself. You can use a chat function to just update me. No issue at all. Okay. All right. So filled in is basically to tell someone more information that is needed. Filled up. So come on. You filled up a glass with a glass of water. You fill up a glass with water. All right. That's it. So that's filled out. What's next? Filled out. Let's say you go for a job interview. They'll ask, can you fill out the document? Can you fill out the information? Basically, you are completing a document by filling in important details. All right. Filled into. It's similar to filled in, to enrich with detail, basically give more details. Filled into is similar to filled in, but with more details, all right? But more information that is probably needed. So just remember these phrasal verbs. When you are writing compositions and all those, you could be using this. Okay, this one, I'll let you try. All of you, come on.
Something
on.
fell off.
Fell off. Can you repeat that? I just missed that.
Something fell off the shelf.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, drop off. Yeah, fell off the shelf, drop off. That's correct. So that's fine, all right? So it is, I'm going to write something there for this. Drop off, all right? To the ground or something, which is fine. Okay. What about fell through?
Fail.
All right, good. Fail. Not bad. That's the meaning of fell through. Fell out. I think I did this earlier. Something to do with friendship, right? What does fell out mean?
You and your friend have an argument.
Clever. I like that very much. Excellent.